Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024 focused on airport and scenery enhancements? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. This week has been a super busy week in this category because there's a lot of new items in this category and also a lot of things which you can now rent. The first one is from Inibuilds. It's a new airport called Palm Springs Airport, Kilo Papa, Sharap Papa. As airport, it covers 940 acres with 2 runways and it's 2 miles east of downtown Palm Springs, California, USA. There's not too much details about what has been included, so let's quickly jump to the screenshots. Here you can see the level of detail which you get, a lot of signs, but also a lot of surrounding items which have been updated, including the signs, including some statues. So let's see if we also can get some things about the airport. Yes, here it is, the jetway, the people waiting, and then this is the airport itself, including the interior of the terminal building. So a nice one, Palm Springs Airport. Then the next one is also from Inibuilds. It's Ibiza International Airport, Lima Echo India Bravo. This airport is really nice and it's a part of the, or was officially part of the military airport during the Spanish Civil War, but now it's, I would say, a normal airport used by also by civilians. What has been included? A lot of things. First of all, there are the handmade ground polygons with crisp, bespoke textures. Thousands of hand-placed objects, true-to-life airport, accurately modeled, hand-placed, high-definition vegetation, bespoke taxiway signs, main airport terminal interior with lighting and custom objects, and the custom-built jetways are also there. And the level of detail optimization for every model, right, to ensure the best performance possible, and it's also made, say, perfectly optimized for the Xbox. So here we can see some signs or some images. Right, you can see runway. Here we can see the traffic tower with wear and tear, including the aprons with wear and tear. That's always what I like to see, a lot of detail and a lot of wear and tear. Then if we go to the inside of the terminal buildings, also this one is really, say, a lot of detail also for the traffic tower. And then this is just of the one of those custom jetways which they have added. So a lot of nice things, I would say, from Inibuilds this week. Then they also released a new airport. Innsbruck Airport, Lima Oscar Whiskey India. I'm saying it's new, but it's only new for the marketplace, right? Because I think some of these items might have already been released outside the marketplace by Inibuilds. Because I recognize some of the images. This Flughafen Innsbruck with the interior of the terminal buildings, with the passenger drop-off or the baggage drop-off, with the gates, with the people waiting. Also with the restaurants. Then if we go to the outside, we can of course see some aircrafts. We can see the hangars. We can see the people, I'd say, looking at the airports. We can see the parking spots and of course the runway itself. And then the next one from Inibuilds, Johannesburg. It looks like it's becoming a trend from them to add things to the marketplace. I think it might have to do with the partnership which they have with Asobo and Microsoft. Johannesburg International Airport, Foxtrot Alpha Oscar Romeo. It's also known as OR Tambo International Airport. And these are some of the signs which they, or screenshots which they provided. Not signs. Why do I keep saying signs? There are screenshots with the aprons, with the jetways. Also with a lot of detail, as you can see, including the customized jetways. Parking garages and also surrounding buildings have been added by, in this case, Inibuilds, including refueling. I skipped one. And during the night, you can also enjoy the airport. So a nice airport, I must say. Then we've got London Heathrow Airport. I also created by Inibuilds, and also available. I think it's one of the largest airports in the world. This Terminal 3, including lightning, you can see the traffic tower also here, right? Also nicely modeled. the custom jetways. Then we can see, of course, the British Airways aircrafts and the busy, I would say, terminals, because London Heathrow is really busy. And then we can see the A380 from Emirates. There's also last screenshots which they have added. They also released London Gatwick Airport, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. What are the screenshots which they provided? Well, these screenshots, a lot of details again, including the interior of the terminal buildings, including the customized jetways. So I would say it's so hard to select which one you want to buy this week. I would say it's really hard. But the good thing is you can also first rent them and then decide which one you want to buy. Then the next one is also a nice one. It's Kirkwall Airport, Echo Golf Papa Alpha by Simulation Extrema. This one's also new. It's the main airport serving Orkney in Scotland. It's located 2.5 nautical miles southeast of Kirkwall. So the airport was built and commissioned in 1940 as the Royal Air Force Grimsetter. So now it's been customized or changed to a civilian airport. Detailed 3D models, modeling of the civil buildings around the airport, but also the modeling of the hangars and emergency service are there. So let's quickly jump to the screenshots. This package was also available for Flight Simulator 2020, but it looks like that Asobo and Microsoft are making, I would say, a rush to add a lot of content to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024. As you can see, it's a lot of images. Then we've got Slight Slope Pro. They released San Francisco International Airport, Kilo, Sierra, Foxtrot, Oscar. Also available to rent, so you can first try it. And it's a recommendation here. You need to disable the default, I would say, airport. And if you do that, then you can apply this one, which is really next level because it adds so much details to the airport, which I would say you can dream about if you don't buy this package. Because if you would use the default airport, it will definitely not look like this, including interiors, including a lot of supporting buildings. So nice work. Continuing with the list, we are at the next one. And it's also an airport. It's Monterey Regional Airport, Kilo Mike Romeo Yankee. Its airport is located southeast of Monterey in Monterey County, California, United States. It was created in 1946. It was also known as the Monterey Peninsula Airport until it was being renamed. So this is the airport, updated aprons, also this. Look how nicely modeled this is, including the gates, including the people waiting, including some other nice things such as the hangar buildings, people getting some drinks, emergency services, and also the radar dome. Nice airport. Then they also created this airport, Burgos Airport, Lima Echo Bravo Golf. This one is also known as Villa Fria. It's an airport located 4 kilometers east of the historic center of Burgos, a city of Spain. So probably you don't say Burgos, but hey, that's how I pronounce it. And this is what you will get. Interiors, all the updated buildings. You can see some custom ground vehicles, custom hangar buildings. So also this one is really nice, and it's created by the same developer, right? Beautiful model of the world. And they continued because there's also Pamplona Airport. Pamplona Lima Echo Papa Papa. This airport is located 3.7 miles from the city of Pamplona, Navarra's capital. And this is what you will get. The interior of the terminal building. You can see a lot of, let's say, static vehicles, but also vehicles which are driving. Updated aprons, updated taxiways. What do you want more? And also supporting buildings, emergency services are there, of course. So also a nice airport. Let's go one level back. And then we continue with Reus Airport, Lima Echo Romeo Sierra. It's located by the beaches of Costa Dorada. It's location to the town of Constanti and the city of Reus, approximately 8 kilometers from the city center of Tarragona in Catalonia, Spain. And this is what you will get. A lot of custom vehicles. You get the inside of the terminal buildings. You get also, so the surroundings have been updated. And customized ground vehicles from Iberia. Buses are there. Baggage drop-off or baggage pickup. Emergency services. And also the night lighting has been updated. What do you want more? Well, then we're moving to France because we're moving to Perpignan Rivesaltes Airport, Lima Foxtrot Mike Papa. It's airport located in the south part of France. And this also includes the interior of the airport. It includes all custom hangars, including signs, including, let's say, a lot of buildings, including the surroundings which have been updated. Hangars which are there. Custom ground vehicles. Lighting has been updated as well, as you can see. So, pretty nice one. And also including emergency services. Then we've got Annecy Mont Blanc Airport. This one is Lima Foxtrot Lima Papa. Same developer again. They've been extremely busy porting stuff over to 2024. Custom ground vehicles. Also some static scenery is there. Also some, workings which are being done. The jet center. Night lighting. But also in the winter it looks really beautiful. Then we've got this one. It's Lille-Lacoin Airport. Lima Foxtrot Quebec. Beautiful model of the world. They've been extremely busy this week. And look at the level of detail. Look at all those interiors which they have added. Look at all those hangars which they have added, including the updated aprons, including a lot of other cool things like the, I would say, cargo part of the airport. And they're not done, right? Because they add more. Genoa, Cristoforo, Colombo Airport, Lima, India, Mike, Juliet. It's also, the commonly name is Airporto di Genova Sestri Pinotto. It's an international airport on an artificial peninsula 4 nautical miles west of Genoa in Italy. And this is what you will get. Updated jetways, custom ground vehicles, updated surroundings, including some hotels, including emergency services, including tennis court. Also, if you want to play match of tennis. Also cool. Scrolling down. We're not there yet. No, definitely not, my friends. The next one is Sky Harbor Phoenix International Airport, Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray. This one has been created already multiple times by multiple vendors. It's an international airport. It's a civil military airport 3 kilometers east of downtown Phoenix in Maricopa County, Arizona. You will have the animated SkyTrain, animated jetways, custom ground markings, high resolution, custom ground textures, and a lot of things like custom surrounding buildings. Airlines codes assigned to each parking. So let's jump to the screenshots. Here we can see a lot of them. Here we can see the ground or emergency vehicles. Here we can see the cargo part of the airport. Night lighting has been adjusted. This is the military part, including some static scenery. So don't count that it will move. Also the buses, the SkyTrain, which they talked about. So a really nice one. It will be very hard to choose which one you buy this week. And we're not there yet because there are more developers adding stuff. One of them is Prealsoft. They released Tunis Kartak Airport, Delta Tango Tango Alpha. It's the international airport of Tunis, the capital of Tunisia. You will get highly detailed rendition of the airport, PBR textures, dynamic lighting, ambient occlusion, optimized for best frames, animated jetways, and a lot of other cool things. And this is what you will get. A little bit special screenshot, as you can see, multiple ones in one screenshot. But here we've got the bigger ones, including the traffic tower, including the updated night lighting. What do we have more? Some more screenshots, a little bit from above. So a nice airport, Tunis airport. Then we've got a special one. Yes, this one is the Zwartnots International Airport, Uniform Delta Yankee Zulu. It's an international airport. It's a home, well, it's their home airport, which from the developer AMSIM. It opened its doors on 1961 already some time ago, and it's the main air gateway of Armenia. What has been included? Well, it's built on the photo reference. This is built from the scratch for Flight Sim 2024. You will get detailed terminals, including the interiors, a historic Soviet era terminal, scenic view of the Mount Ararat, accurate airport layout, custom animated jetways, and a lot more. This is how it looks like. A pretty modern airport, including some custom ground vehicles, including the interior of the airport being modeled, including, let's say, special parts of the airport, including also the traffic tower interior. Cargo part, and this is the terminal, of course. And more pictures. Well, cool. Then we got Casablanca, Mohammed number 5 airport, Golf Mike November. This one is, let's say, part of Morocco, right? That's where it's located. Again, a lot of nice things, highly detailed, auto-gen house of trees, customized 3D buildings, optimized for, let's say, best frames, animated custom jetways, and that's what you can see, right? Here are the custom jetways. You can see a lot of things are there, a lot of updates on the aprons, including the cracks in the asphalt, including other parts, including hangar buildings, including updated night lighting. So also a nice one. Is there more? I think so. Yes, there's more. I'm checking my list because let's say I already lost the count of items being added. This one is also new. It's Saint Crispin Airport, Lima Foxtrot November Charlie. It's an aerodrome open to the public air traffic, located in the town of Saint Crispin, 4 kilometers northwest of Mount Dauphin in the Haute Alps. Reworked from photorealistic terrain, custom ground polygon 3D PBR textures, and this is what you will get. So also a lot of ground vehicles which have been updated, including a hangar building, including the, let's say, well, between brackets, terminal, but also the surroundings have been updated. Then we get Mundo Maya International Airport. Or, yeah, Mike Golf, Mike. This one has been created by MSF Scenery Builders. It's located in the city of Flores, Guatemala. And not too many descriptions. And also not too many pictures. So this is what you will get. Updated aprons, updated buildings and surroundings as it looks like. Then we've got Lakefield Airport. Lakefield Linder International Airport, Kilo Lima Alpha Lima, also by MSF Scenery Builders. Again, this is a public airport. It's 5 miles southwest of Lakefield in Polk County, Florida. Not too many screenshots again, but this is what you will get. Then we also have Elmira Airport, or the official name, Elmira Corning Regional Airport, Kilo Echo Lima Mike, by MSF Scenery Builders. It's located 7 miles northwest of Elmira and 8 miles of east of Corning. This is the airport layout, updated aprons, updated scenery, including immersive surfaces, including the non-airport facing side, including hangar buildings where you can park your aircrafts. And do we've got more? Let me check. Bibble. Is Bibble new or not? Bibble is also new because Red Wing has also been really busy. Blonduas Airport. Bibble is the ICAO code. It's located in Iceland. It serves the small town of Blonduas in the surrounding Honolulu Bay region. They did it with 4K PBR textures, detailed buildings, cars and trucks, dynamic flags and windsocks. and small airport, as you can see, but that's what Red Wing is known for. They're only working on smaller airports or airports which are brought back to 1945. Then North Fjordur Airport, Bravo India November Foxtrot, also located in Iceland. It's a single short runway, low elevation, and an NDB for navigation. Detailed buildings, animated characters, dynamic flags, and windsocks are there. So you can see that the surroundings are also nice, but it's a really small airport. Then we've got MSF scenery builds again. They released Kaiba, Golosson International Airport, Mike Hotel Lima Charlie. This airport is located on the north coast of Honduras. It's both military and public. And this is how it looks like, because there's not too much on description. Immersive servers are there. Updated aprons, updated buildings. So nice. Then we're going back to Red Wing. Bigger. Solid Crocker Airport in Iceland. So likely, I do think. It's in Iceland. I do think so. It's not clear from the description. Well, it looks like. 4K detailed buildings and also not too many screenshots. All surroundings have been updated. But again, not too many descriptions. The good thing is that all of those Red Wing airports are now available for rent, which also brings us to the last one from Red Wing and also the last one in this category. It's Hornafjordur Airport, Bravo India Hotel November. Same characteristics, and this is what you will get. So all those airports can be, let's say, trialed for 1 day, and then you can, let's say, decide if you want to buy them. But there was more, because there also have been the scenery announcements. So let's quickly jump to them. This category is really amazing this week. So much new items are there. Some of them are really, I would say, ported. Some of them are really, I would say, added to the marketplace. Prealsoft is the winner in this category. I do think so, because they released several packages. The first one is the Rome landmarks. As the name already says, they added landmarks to Rome. The main city POIs reproduced, which included Colosseo, Forum Romana, Romana Termini, and more. Night textures are there, PBR, custom autogem buildings, and also the POI icons. So I'll show you some screenshots, not all of them, but some. So here you can see. And this is really, I'd say it's really level, for say next level, right? It really adds a lot of detail. If you look at those buildings and if you look at this, it really makes it more realistic if you now fly over the city of Rome. And nice thing is that they also did it for some other cities, which we will discuss in later, a little bit later in this video. Then we've got Xenertech. They released the atmospheric weather effects. It contains 150 plus handcrafted weather presets, and then you can, let's say, adjust those weathers to your, say, to your like. There are a few things: the unmatched variety, 150 distinct presets, cinematic and realistic. Right, you can fly like, I would say, more in Hollywood films. True diversity, no two skies are alike, tailored for every pilot, so you can, say, adjust it to your needs. And if you do that, you can see this, right? And this again looks pretty cool. It's, I'd say, those red, I would say, that red air looks nice, but also these clouds. Pretty interesting package. You will see a lot of posts on, I would say, Facebook, etc., about this package. But I must say, I would say, pretty impressed. Then we've got Prealsoft. They also released the Casablanca city landmarks. So these are landmarks which have been added. Not too many, but still a lot. I would say still enough to have fun with if you're flying over the city. This from the air. These are some, say, POIs, right? The lighthouse, but also some other buildings which they have updated. And they also did the same thing for Berlin. Berlin landmarks. What did they add here? There are no counts of how many items they added, but a lot. You can see the Donau City, the Museum Island, night. Texture have been updated, PBR, and it's fully compatible with the airport. And this is how it looks like. And here you can see the level of detail. Also this one. Here you can really see that they added a lot of time or spent a lot of time of modeling these buildings. I must say I'm more impressed by this one than the Casablanca one, but might be me. Then there's also the Athens landmarks. The Athens landmarks, also pretty interesting. Also a lot of POIs. I'm not going to go to the full list, but you can see several towers, the Olympic Stadium, the churches, and there's much more. Because if you open this window, you can see a lot of cool things. If you look at the screenshots, you will see that a lot of detail has been added. Here you can see some older buildings. And of course, the stadium. So, a nice one. Then Dream Scenery. They released the VFR objects for the Dubai region. Keep in mind that if they say this, they mostly focused on the nautical and industrial details and not so much on the city itself. So here you can see the harbor, here you can see the industrial part of the say city or country. It still is nice, but be aware of that. So if you fly VFR and if you love industry, then this is a package which you would say can't ignore. Then we've got some airport lighting updates also from Dream Scenery. In this case, Kilo Papa Hotel Lima, which is Philadelphia International Airport. Here we can see the pictures of the updated airport, update lighting. Nice. Then Amsterdam landmarks. Prealsoft. They updated Amsterdam, located in the Netherlands. A lot of POIs have been added. The Adam Tower, the atrium, the Belastingdienst, the Concertgebouw, Havengebouw, Maritime Museum, and that's where you say sometimes hear my Dutch, I would say. Right, some of them are really written in Dutch, but here you can see the level of detail which they have added. So a lot of nice things. I'm not sure if it's really the screenshots are, I would say, a little bit blurry, but I do think that some of those buildings are looking a little bit blurry, but maybe it's just the screenshots. Let's assume that. Right here you can see a lot of new things. Also the night lighting looks pretty nice. Then ORBX. They released Great Britain South. This is likely, I would say, next to the other parts of the, let's say, country they figured, right? North and Central packs. They now released Southern, which contains 700 detailed POIs and with realistic PBRs. Custom night lighting, and they optimized also for performance, of course. And if you do that, then you will get this. Not sure where these, let's say, buildings are located, but this looks really, I would say, mind-blowing. Unfortunately, not too many pictures. Then another airport which has received a night lighting update. In this case, it's Kilo Mike Sierra Papa, which is Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. Lighting has been updated. You can see this is how it looks like. I still would love to see the before and after pictures, but it's not there yet. And the same thing is applicable to Kilo Mike Delta Whiskey, which is the Chicago Midway Airport. Updated the night lighting over here. So pretty nice. Was there more? Let me check. Maybe this Paris, I do think it was released last week. Yes, it was released last week. So we're finally at the end of this video where we looked at tons of items which have been added to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024. I'd say both on the airport and scenery enhancements. It was simply, I would say, mind-blowing how much items have been added and really high quality items which have been added. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you're now searching for some new aircraft or aircraft liveries or maybe some new activities, then have a look at the description of this video because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching and hope to see you back next week.